Had George and I found XFT 2 or 3 years ago, our lives would be completely different today.
Here we go.
My name's George Wright.
Scott and I just want our piece and we might have to fight for it.
I'm an entrepreneur more than anything, but over the last 10 years been involved with a lot of different industries, a lot of different businesses.
My name is Scott Lomu and I'm a former real estate investor. I owned a mortgage company. I bought and sold houses.
I've done real estate things when they went south in the real estate industry here in the US. A lot of people fell on hard times, and I was no different than any of them.
Around 08, 09, the real estate market just tanked, and we lost everything in a matter of a year. Like a lot of people, I found myself wondering what's next.
And that's when Scott gave me a call and told me about an opportunity to do mining in West Africa.
I grabbed George and said, hey, let's go. So I figured, look, we've got nothing to lose, let's go try this.
Next thing I know, we were on a plane and we were flying to West Africa, and we were involved in gold mining.
About 2 years after we were in Ghana mining for gold, the opportunity came from Discovery Channel to film a TV show.
I've even been in television on Discovery Channel's Jungle Gold.
Scott Lomu and George Wright have just landed in Ghana, Africa.
Let's do it, man.
When their real estate business went belly up, the guys spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to find millions in Ghana's gold rush.
Holding this gold in my hand just gives me butterflies in my stomach.
Scott and I had made the decision to get into gold mining because we wanted to provide for our families. It's plain and simple. And we ran into one problem after another.
They have to get the track back on their excavator.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
If it wasn't a track flying off our excavator, then it was our radiator blowing out.
Holy hell.
It wasn't our radiator blowing up, it was a water pump that just broke down. It can be as simple as just bringing fuel to the site. We're trying to bring fuel to our heavy equipment on site, and we had to bring in hundreds of gallons of fuel every single day, but we had to load them up by hand, put them in a canoe, ship them across the river in a canoe, unload them and walk them to the site.
So now we have 30 containers here full of diesel, gasoline, and engine oil. And we have to walk every one of these all the way to our site.
We had to do that sometimes 2 or 3 times in a single day. All we wanted to do was provide for our families, and it was one problem after another. But the reason we wanted to do it never changed. And that's what led us to Syntec Global. That's what led us to this new opportunity. Scott and I were approached by a company called Syntec Global that has a product called XFT. This product is a fuel treatment. Had we found XFT 3 years ago, our lives would be completely different at this point.
George and I went to Africa to mine for gold. And while we were there, we discovered XFT, which is basically liquid gold.
The moment Scott and I focused our efforts onto Syntec Global and on the opportunity that's being offered, everything changed. We still want to provide for our families. Now we're just finding a better way to do it. I only wish that we had XFT for all the years we were mining, because it would have changed everything for us. It would have kept our equipment running, would have kept it healthy.
As simple as it sounds, starting an excavator, that's a huge win today.
No matter who you are, you're going to want to depend on your equipment.
We need to have our equipment running all the time. This is a good way to start this day.
We truly feel like we struck gold with XFT.
XFT keeps our equipment running, keeps our cars and trucks moving the way they need to, the way we need them to. We would have been able to save a lot more money on fuel and save a lot more money on equipment breakdowns.
The beautiful thing about XFT is that it can be used in massive mining equipment all the way down to a lawnmower. I mean, people are putting this in their cars, their motorcycles, buses, anything that uses petrol.
You want to be able to depend on your truck and your car. XFT allows you to do that.
George and I have found our next big opportunity, and it's with Syntec. This opportunity with Syntec Global, not only has it changed our lives, but it's given us the chance to watch other people change their lives as well.
When Scott and I were out in the middle of the jungle, we're 8-9 hours from help from anyone. If something went wrong, we're stranded. What I love about being involved with Syntec Global is their support, and there's a team. Everything's provided for you. You have a great company that supports you. You're not alone. They provide product, they provide marketing materials, they provide training. This is the kind of support that you need in order to be successful.
George and I have seized a lot of great opportunities in our lives.
I've been involved with real estate. I've worked in gold mining.
Being on Discovery Channel with this TV show.
We've had our show on Discovery Channel.
All of these things have led us to this point right now with Syntec.
And this is by far the greatest opportunity I've ever seen.
We're more excited about Syntec and this product XFT than anything we've ever done before.
I'm involved, Scott's involved, and we're more excited about this than we've been about anything else in our entire lives.
So if you're watching this video, do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Get involved. Talk to whoever showed you this video.
Talk to the person that brought you to this meeting or showed you this video and ask them how you can join Syntec in taking XFT to the world.
There's going to be a fight to make sure that it's realized, to make sure that it's successful.
Don't be like us saying, I wish we would have found this 2 or 3 years ago. Sign up today.
Talk to whoever showed you this video, and let's get to work.